welcome back. So it's Tuesday. I'm just out on a session. I'm just about to hit the third effort for 4 minutes marathon pace. Here we go, let's start some of it. So I'm trying to get an average marathon pace for these 4 minutes, just doing 3 of them. So yeah, about 550s and below if I can. So I might switch off and catch you at the end in a minute. But yeah, I've kind of chosen this route. It's quite quiet. It's got a bit of up and down in it, but I thought I'd give it a go. Right, we're going a bit fast, 5:35. Don't want to do that in a marathon. Feeling alright so far. Obviously it's only a short kind of leg freshener type session, seeing how they feel. I've got the alphas on. I actually ran here in the infinities, and then I've only put the alphas on for the 15 minutes worth of effort, just because one, I don't want to get too many miles in the alphas, and two, I want to replicate that feeling of warming up in easy shoes and then going hard in the race shoes. So I've got a little bit more to go, about another minute. I won't keep you on for the rest of it. I'll catch you in a bit. Yeah, so that's me done for the efforts. Yeah, felt right, felt comfortable. I thought, like I said, I thought I would come running the Reacts, the Infinity Reacts here, my everyday shoe, then put the alphas on. Yeah, then give the efforts a bit of a go. Obviously it's only short, 4 minutes. I think it's just over 2 laps of this, like this estate. Yeah, felt alright. Bit more confidence than maybe the Seawall one last week, but obviously I'm in taper now, so it's really about just kind of keeping a bit of speed in there, but not overdoing it. So yeah, I think I just kept below marathon pace, quite comfortable. Yeah, like I say, with the shoes, I don't want to wear them. I don't want to put too many miles in them before race day. There's probably a little bit of a, you know, I don't know, a placebo or something like that, but you know, it's one of those, it's in your head, you know, you want to save them for race day. So I've had 3 runs in them now, 3 effort runs in them. Yeah, I'm happy with them, happy with how they feel, comfortable. So actually I've just done some cornering at race pace, so I put the camera on the floor and I've done a couple of ups and downs, and I've done it a little bit on the last rep as well, just to see how they feel and how it's best, more efficient, or most efficient to run on sharp corners. I think there's a few hairpins, so I think as I'm running up to it, little steps, try and take it a little bit wide, and then as I'm kind of accelerating back, open up the stride a bit more, just to kind of gain that distance back again, and then just don't try and really push to get a faster pace, just settle back into that marathon pace as you kind of get back in. So maybe I can speed up a little bit as I get to the, before I get to the cone or whatever there's going to be, and then as I come back round, then just kind of progressively build it back up to marathon pace. I'm going to kind of maybe have a couple of little goes at that, a little bit more goes at that before the race day. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, marathon pace I've felt alright. I'm probably going to look back on Sunday and then look back on this day and go, oh, I'll just take one of those miles any day. So but that's how it is. I'm feeling quite positive about it. Just need to get some of the preparations done for the rest of the week. So apart from that, nothing else I can do, just some easy running now, a little bit of a dress rehearsal on Saturday, yeah, and then off the big day on Sunday. So stay tuned. Yeah, and let's good afternoon, welcome back. So it is Wednesday. and it looks like it's just about to rain. It's a little bit windy out today, so I'm just doing 50 minutes of kind of easy to recovery pace, nothing too hard. I'm probably averaging about 7:15s, around 7 minute miles between that. Trying to keep it nice and easy, enjoying themselves and just relaxed, no tension, just chilled out. So yeah, it's going all right. Been preparing, oh rowdy, I've been preparing the old race day checklist, getting those things in order, ready to go. Don't want to leave things to the last minute, so preparation is key so that you don't have panics. Last year at London I forgot my belt, so this year I'm doing a bit of a checklist, making sure I'm prepared early, and also I'm doing some psychological like techniques, figurative mantras, completing a confidence booster like sheet that I've got, things that I'm aiming for, my goals, my physical benefits. And then it's always good to look back on some of those sessions that you've done that went really well, and it gives you good confidence over the training cycle. I think I can kind of look back on mine. There's 3 kind of workouts that I picked, but also I've looked at my mileage and seen how it's quite been consistent. Sorry about the wind. So the mileage has been consistent from basically, I don't know, February, March. So I've been averaging about 70 to 80 every week. Long runs I've probably done in the region of about, I don't know, 16, 20 milers since since the start of the year. Kept them consistent, and I will continue them after training. Obviously not the 2 weeks afterwards, but I do like to keep continuity in mileage if I can. And I was thinking last night that I'm happy that, you know, just to be able to run. I put a post on Instagram, and kind of this time last year I couldn't even run half a mile, and now I'm going for a sub 2:35 marathon. So yeah, gotta be grateful, thankful that I'm injury free, and I've been injury free this year. So yeah, a couple more days to go. Tomorrow is just a 30-minute run. Friday is going to be like a rest, and I'm getting a session in a compression suit. Saturday, dress rehearsal 3 miles with stride. Sunday, big day. So yeah, I'm going to put this out on Saturday and then do another one for race day, I think. I'll catch you later. Hello, good evening, welcome back. So it's Friday evening, just finished Pizza Friday. So yeah, nice big carb load up there for this evening. Obviously going to keep eating some more carb tomorrow. Going to go for some more sweet potato, lots of pasta, a nice big porridge breakfast, and yeah, just get it all loaded up. Going to have one of the 360 more 10 drinks tomorrow evening, just to just top it up a bit more before having another one in the morning about 2 hours before the race. So yeah, feeling okay. Immune system seems to be a little bit hit by the reduction in mileage. I know it did a little bit before London, and it generally does before a marathon, where I've kind of gone from 70 to 80 miles to then, you know, reducing it 10% per week. So I'm usually not a person to get ill, you know, touch wood. I don't really get ill too much, and I think that's really down to keeping active and really, you know, running regularly, and having fairly good immune system and taking some good tablets and stuff like that quite consistently. So yeah, I'm hoping it's just a case of the body's like, oh, I'm supposed to be running loads today and I'm not doing it. So yeah, it feels all right. Hopefully I don't wake up with a eye infection again like I did the other day, like I did before London last year. So yeah, I hope I can just take enough supplements and keep drinking the beetroot juice and bits and bobs like that, and then hopefully feel good and fresh on race day. So yeah, just going for a session in the compression suit tonight. Just going back to Witty Sports Therapy for a session there, about 45 minutes in the suit, just to flush out any kind of build up in the muscles, get rid of that waste. Yeah, and hopefully just feel nice and fresh. I'm going to go for about a 3-mile run tomorrow, hopefully go with Scott and Jack. Yeah, we can have another quick catch up on how we're feeling. So yeah, just see the news that Kanisa Bekele has withdrawn from the marathon for a calf injury, so that's a real shame. Would have been a real good, like, you know, battle, good showdown really between yeah, him and Kipchoge. But you know, I suppose you don't really want to injure yourself for the rest of your life, or you want to have a long-term injury if you don't feel right, you know, and it's something that's going to cause pain and maybe long-term suffering. It's probably not worth doing. I don't know really the full picture. Could be a bit of a publicity stunt, but you know, it's one of those really. He's made the decision. It's up to him. But I'm focused on my race. That's what I've got to do. Yeah, loving the feedback this week. Thanks so much for everybody's support. Like I say, it's just amazing to be able to run a mile, let alone run or go for a sub 2:35 marathon this weekend. Compared to last year, literally couldn't run half a mile. So yeah, really grateful for all the feedback. Positive is amazing. Thanks for some of the questions. Yeah, I'm going to be putting more stuff out there, you know, more frequently after I've done the end of this vlog, and then I can start, you know, giving some more helpful tips and, you know, getting some feedback on that, which would be great. So yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Might try. Welcome back. So yeah, it is Saturday morning, day before the race. Just been for a, as you can see, a wet 3.5 miles, nice and relaxed pace with Scott and Jack. So yeah, it's good to kind of have that pre-race chat with them, see how they're feeling, yeah, see what their plans are, a little bit of motivation, you know, confidence boosting between each other, which is great. We've all trained with each other, we've all worked hard, so yeah, we're all preparing mentally and physically now. So that's it. We've done our race, done our run. I've done a few strides afterwards just to open up the legs a little bit. Yeah, now I'm going to have a nice big breakfast, lots of porridge, probably a bit of toast, cup of coffee, and then have a bit of a smoothie a little bit later. Yeah, with some oats in it and stuff, just to build that carbs. Probably going to go for like sweet potato and a bagel, something like that for lunch. And then for dinner, a nice big bowl of pasta with a more 360, I think, for probably just kind of with dinner or just before dinner, yeah, just to boost that extra carbs. Yeah, in the morning I'm probably planning on overnight oats, because that's what I've been training with. So yeah, probably make a bit of a bigger portion this time, not too big. And then I'll just take a bagel with me. If I fancy it, if I'm not full and I fancy a bit more, then I'll eat a little bit more, but I don't want to really eat too much an hour and a half before the race. So I'll probably do another 320, sorry, not 360, 320 more 10 drink before, about 2 hours before, get that base. And then yeah, maybe a gel, usually have a gel before the race, then just go at it. I'm kind of going to try and go for about a gel every 20 minutes. So I've set kind of reminders on my watch. So I've got a 10-minute reminder that I've always got on there. That's 10 minutes is basically breathe and form. So remembering kind of a reminder to stand upright, belly breathe, you know, and focus on that for you know, for the run, but also just a quick reminder of that period that I get the reminder. And then yeah, I've also got 20 minutes. I'm going to add gels in. Might change that to 25. I'm going to have a think about that later, but still going to try and get in about 6 or 7 gels. Yeah, and then, you know, just normal mantras, smile every mile. You know, it's a little thing, a distraction piece that can, you know, can take your mind off the race, and, you know, smile when you know, you get people cheering you on and maybe some high fives. But unfortunately there's no spectators, so it might be a little bit just the organisers and the people that possibly standing out there with directions. I'm not sure how it's going to pan out with marshals and stuff, probably just cones and people know their way. So yeah, really looking forward to it now. Feeling a little bit, I don't know, fatigued again. Just kind of like immune system, I think, has been hit similar. I usually get this on a taper where about 3-4 days before I'm like, oh, I feel like really groggy and yeah, not 100%, but the legs are feeling good. So I just need to get some good fueling in today, plenty of vitamins, usually magnesium tablets, turmeric and the ginger. Yeah, and hopefully I feel all good and ready to go tomorrow. So yeah, the next video I'll be doing, or the next clip will basically be about race day, and then I'll do some afterwards. Won't be able to do it during because I won't be taking the GoPro because I want to be really focused on the race, so I won't be taking it round with me. Maybe on another race I'll do that, but this one's, you know, got really 100% focus. So I'll do some before, I'll do some after. Yeah, and I'll do probably a bit of a recap and see, let you know how it goes. It might be a little bit longer, and I'll do a bit of a summary of the whole race plan. So thanks everyone.
It's
Yeah.
wet and windy Dorney Lake. So yeah, it's definitely wet, definitely windy, and cold. It's going to be a fun day. So yeah, we're just going to pick up the numbers and hopefully go find the toilets. Yeah. First impressions, nice cool, nice and flat, but it's going to be wet. Well, that was nice. Yeah, we look like that thing. Yeah, we're just on a warm up. Conditions less than ideal, yeah, shall we say. So yeah, there's a bit of a headwind on the way out. It's not too bad. It's a bit of a crosswind. It's just going to take it for what it is, trying to take advantage of it when we get it, but it's kind of gusty rather than constant. Yeah, the water on that side's fairly still. No waves.
Yeah, there's no waves, so that's a bonus. But we'll just go at it, do what we can. Yeah, 20 miles, look, we've done 20 miles. Just go at it best we can, you know, do what we can. I'll catch you later. Hi everyone, yeah, so I thought I'd just update you on today's race. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't finish it. Yeah, I had some really sad news last night that my granddad passed away, so I just couldn't get my head in the race today. Unfortunately, I did try very hard. The body felt okay, the pacing was okay. It was mentally just tough, trying to get another 2 laps of the course when just my head was not right. So I stopped about halfway, had a bit of an emotional moment on the side, really tried to push again, and I just thought, what am I doing? At mile 5, unfortunately, I just wanted to stop. I didn't want to run, and I kept on questioning what am I doing. And I think when you feel that way in a marathon that early on, you know that it's not your day. So yeah, yes, it's been tough. It's been a tough week. I know Granddad's been ill. Just got the news, like I say, late last night. So didn't put me in the best frame of mind for racing, and there's more important things to racing, more important things than racing in life. And I'll get an opportunity when I can, when I'm feeling more up for it, more mentally prepared. And you know, shout out to all those people that have done amazing today. You've really, you know, it's not been ideal weather conditions. That probably didn't help me too much today. But you've smashed it. I've seen some fantastic times out there. Be proud of yourself. You've achieved an amazing thing today. You know, to run a mile, 2 miles, I've got admiration for anybody that does that. So just keep running, keep enjoying yourself. I'm going to go for it again at some point. Just got to have a think about it. Think about how I feel next week, and maybe look for another race or something. But not quite sure yet, but we'll see how it goes. Hello, good morning. Welcome back. So today's Monday, the day after yesterday's marathon attempt. Yeah, I thought I'd put kind of a closing video out there of for after the race itself, the day after. So yeah, I'm, you know, surprise, I'm out for a run. To be honest, it's my medicine, it's my way of clearing my head. I've got no music on, I'm not really looking at the watch, I'm just running and just kind of having my, you know, thoughts to myself, kind of thinking about how the race went, thinking about my granddad. Yeah, just, I'm not going to lie, of course I'm disappointed, but these things I couldn't predict. I didn't know it was going to happen, and I really didn't know how it would affect me on the day. Yeah, I've kind of, it's very hard, very tough. I think you have to be there 100% mentally and physically, and I think physically, you know, I was there. The conditions were tough, don't get me wrong, and they probably weren't ideal to you know, beat my time or get faster than what I thought I was capable of, but they were good enough. But yeah, when you kind of figure to yourself at 5 miles, I don't even know why I'm doing this, then, you know, it just wasn't the day. It was hard for me last night. Obviously I was getting a lot of messages, and I wanted to tell people how it went. I wanted to, there's a lot of people that are reaching out, and I feel like, you know, they've got friends, they've got family, they've got virtual friends, they've got people that care. So I wanted to put it out there and say exactly how it went and how I felt. It's okay to be vulnerable sometimes. It's okay to put your thoughts and feelings out there, and do you know what, the feedback has been, or not the feedback, but what I've got back from people has been amazing, absolutely amazing. The encouragement, the support, yeah, it's really been heartwarming, and I've appreciated it more than you'll ever know. And it was, yeah, it's a tough time. It really is a tough time. I didn't, you know, it's hard because you're like, oh, I don't want to use it as an excuse, but it's just one of those things that just wasn't, I just wasn't there, just wasn't in the race. And I tried to kind of put on a brave face and turn up and try my hardest. You know, I felt okay in the morning. I was trying positive, like I say, I put my granddad's name on my hand, like, right, I dedicate it to him, but it's just, I don't know, got overwhelmed with, you know, mixed emotions and stuff. So yeah, it's tough. I don't know what I'm going to do just yet, like as in race plans. Obviously I want to achieve that goal at some point. Realistically, there isn't much out there that's not mentally tough, you know, going past the start and finish line yesterday 8 times, because you do 4 laps obviously. Yeah, it's tough in itself. I'd rather like just a course, start and finish course, or even just like a 1-lapper or 2-lappers or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm kind of thinking, look, I've got fitness and stuff like that, but I'll need a couple of weeks to just, you know, get things sorted, support friends and family, and, you know, be there for everyone. So yeah, I'm going to do a couple of weeks, I think, just easy running, no real goals, and then I'll see how I feel. And I might do longer stuff, I might do shorter stuff. There isn't many, like, I don't know, competitive marathons out there on a flat road that, you know, is what I was training for. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, but an absolute huge thank you to everybody that's watched and supported me along my journey. I'm kind of sorry that it didn't end with, you know, that normal happy ending that you would get in the kind of, you know, video log, but that's life. This is reality. This is what happens. It doesn't always end on a high, but I'm sure that I will achieve that goal. No, not yeah, I know I will at some point. Yesterday just wasn't the day. So thanks very much for joining. I will be putting more videos out there. Probably won't be continuing obviously with the video log, but I will be doing some race footage and some reviews and some, you know, hints and tips videos. Now that I'm not taking the camera out every day, that's the plan of what I'm going to do. So yeah, this video is probably a little bit longer because I'm just trying to you know, explain, you know, kind of talk about my whole experience with the taper, and then obviously the race day, and then after race day. So yeah, I'm just out, you know, look at the weather, unbelievable. Yesterday is like a totally different day today. Yeah, it's one of those, you can't predict it, you got to go against it, and it doesn't always go your way, but I'm sure it'll be a victorious day another time. Thanks a lot and take care.